I was like, that's it. Hi, my name is Allie. Welcome to my channel where we chat about all things bookish. Today I'm reviewing Why on Earth, an Alien Invasion Anthology. Let's get into the book stats. Why on Earth is edited by Rosiee, Thor, and Vania Stoyanova. It releases on February 4th, 2025 and is published by Page Street YA. This book is 323 pages long and it is a YA sci-fi anthology. Why on Earth can be found in hardback and ebook. In terms of representation, this book has sapphic rep, Achillean rep, genderqueer rep, non-binary rep, transgender rep, black rep, and Brazilian rep. For content warning, Why on Earth, an Alien Invasion Anthology deals with themes of child death, grief, transphobia, homophobia, bullying, and racism. Since this is an anthology, I didn't list all of the authors in the book stats, but we're gonna go through them right now. And they are Alex Brown, Beth Revis, Emily Lloyd-Jones, Eric Smith, Julian Winters, Laura Pohl, Maya Gittleman, M.K. England, Rebecca Kim Wells, Rosiee Thor, S.J. Whitby, and Vania Stoyanova. Before we get into the review, I just want to say a huge thank you to Page Street YA for gifting me an advanced reader copy of this book. This is my first physical ARC that I've ever received from a publisher, and I was so stoked that Page Street wanted to send this to me. I love you guys so much, Page Street. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Not only is this my first physical ARC, but this is also my first interconnected anthology where every single story in the anthology connects in some way. I wasn't 100% sure on how I was gonna like the interconnectedness of all, or how I was even going to rate an interconnected anthology, but I had such a fun, fabulously queer time reading this book. In this anthology, we start out with the very first story, which is co-written by the two editors, Rosiee Thor and Vania Stoyanova. And this is about some aliens who are going to Terra, or going to Earth, to rescue Captain Iona's brother from the clutches of humanity, because he was only supposed to be on Earth for like a little bit of time on his mission, but he's been there for like 5 years now. And on top of that, he's like some big movie star and pop star, and Iona is just absolutely certain that her brother is being tortured and is being held against her will. So she and a couple of her friends pilot a ship to go to Terra to rescue her brother and to bring him back before their parents can figure out that they've stowed away in the middle of the night. So our first story in the anthology is about all of these aliens on the ship and the AI chip crash landing in California and escaping in escape pods. So everyone is scattered at the end of the first story, and slowly but surely every story after that focuses on either one member of the crew or other sort of events that happen until we get to the very end. These interconnected stories written by all of these wonderfully diverse authors are often queer, diverse in some way, and they all have these themes of hope and joy and found family, of fitting in and belonging, of humanity and being queer and being black and being Brazilian, and all of these things can be found within these stories, and I genuinely had a great time with every single one. I rated Why on Earth 4.75 stars. My only hang up from this entire anthology was that I wish there was one more story. At the beginning of this book, we had all of the aliens crash landing their ship, kind of starting out the journey. I wish we had had one more story, just kind of tying everything up in a little bit of a better conclusion than where our story left off. We were so close to a very nice, well-rounded conclusion, but at the very end of the very last story, I was like, that's it? There's no more? I wanted one more just to feel a little bit more settled with the ending of the book. And that's the only reason I felt like I just could not give it 5 stars, because of that feeling of like wanting more, that feeling of like, that's it. That just stuck with me a little too much. But everything else I enjoyed. I enjoyed everyone's writings. I enjoyed every single story that I read. I genuinely had so much fun with this little queer anthology. I 100% recommend you reading this anthology. It is published on February 4th. It comes out so soon, and I just hope you have as good of a time with this book as I did.